What if I told you the human mind is not the limit? There's a real field of intelligence all around you, holding unlimited knowledge, creativity, and genius. Now, some people tap into it after a near-death experience or taking sacred medicine, even after a brain injury. Here's the fascinating part. You don't need trauma to access this field. You can do it consciously, safely, and intentionally. And in today's episode, you're going to learn how to connect to the quantum field of genius so you can access those higher intelligence, intuition, creativity on demand. Let's get started. Have you guys ever had one of those moments where that crystal clarity just drops in and you're like, wait, why can't I access this version of me all the time? Right? Like maybe you suddenly give the perfect advice to a struggling client. You understand something you never studied. You learn at lightning speed, or you say exactly the right thing at the right moment, and it feels effortless, like you're plugged into something bigger.
This is great! This is great!
But then later, when you actually try to tap into that genius again, it's like that door just slams shut and the clarity fades, the channel gets all fuzzy, and you're left thinking, why can't I do this on purpose, especially when I actually need it?
Why? Tell me.
Now, as a practicing light worker, healer, spiritual teacher, this can even feel more frustrating because people rely on you for insight, intuition, and guidance. So you know that higher intelligence exists, you felt it, but it doesn't always stay open when you want it. And here's the truth. Intuition isn't inconsistent. Genius isn't random. Guidance isn't a lucky accident. What actually happened is this. For a moment, your energy field aligned perfectly. Your layers synced and your mind got quiet. And you tuned into the quantum field. So that moment of clarity, that was you accessing the quantum field of genius. You actually shifted timelines for a moment. You just slipped out before you understood how you got in.
Pitfalls of being a creative genius.
And today we're going to change that. Now, don't get me wrong, you may not suddenly speak a new language, but you're going to know what choice is right for you, what steps to take next, how to solve a problem that's been blocking you or your clients, and how to channel ideas and insights that feel bigger than you. So, if you've ever wished your intuition was stronger, clearer, or more reliable, these practices are going to change everything. Now, some people suddenly access these genius level abilities after that near-death experience or taking sacred medicine. Now, two things happen here. Number one, the filter drops. Your brain normally edits reality, and when that filter goes offline, dormant codes activate, giving you access to a wider field of information. Number two, the brain reroutes itself, so dormant pathways switch on, pattern recognition expands, and creativity accelerates. This unfiltered state is what allows savants to suddenly play piano or solve complex problems. It's not personal genius, it is access. But you don't need trauma or medicine to connect. Your energy field is already designed for this. Let me show you how to access the quantum field of genius with these simple steps. First, we remove the filters. Then we're going to quiet the thinking mind. And finally, we're going to open the receiving centers and activate the pillar of light. Now, your filters are not flaws. They are protection patterns. Your brain and your energy field are not trying to block your intuition. They're just trying to keep you safe based on old experiences. Now, these filters live in the emotional layer and the mental layer, and even the astral layer, and they come from childhood programming, trauma, past life residue, and the collective field. Now, inside unlocking the hidden energy codes, we dissolve these old patterns so your system stops reacting from fear and starts receiving from that higher intelligence. The moment your nervous system softens, your intuitive field opens, and this is how the filter drops. Next, quieting the thinking mind. The thinking mind is loud, it's linear, it's protective. It wants logic, it wants certainty, it wants proof. But the quantum field speaks in frequency. Your awareness shifts out of that frontal lobe and into the pineal chamber at the center of your head. Now, even 10 seconds here quiets that mental layer and moves you into the intuitive bandwidth. This is where the quantum field becomes accessible. Now, let's open up the receiving centers to access that higher intelligence. Now, your receiving portals must open, which include your crown, the pineal gland, the emotional layer, the astral heart gate, and each one plays a role. The crown receives, the pineal translates, the emotional layer conducts, the astral gate, the heart, connects you to guidance. And when these centers open, intuition becomes obvious, stabilizing your pillar of light. Now, your pillar of light, that's your energetic spine. It connects your earth star, which is below your feet, and your soul star, which is above your head. And it holds you steady while you rise into these higher frequencies. Now, if your pillar is weak, you're going to bounce in and out of this intuition. But if it's strong, you stay connected. And that's really important. In unlocking the hidden energy codes, we strengthen your pillar, we rebalance your nervous system, and repair your field so your body starts to feel safe holding these higher frequencies. And when you bring all of this together, that's the doorway. Because connecting to the quantum field doesn't turn you into someone new, it simply helps you remember who you actually are. A multi-dimensional being with intuitive guidance, a living light bridge with access to guidance far beyond your logical mind. This is how you solve problems faster. This is how you become more aligned. This is how you trust yourself. This is how you start to create from your soul, not your fear. And you can return to this field anytime you want when you know how to open the doorway. Now, if you want support upgrading your energetic layers so that you can access this field more deeply, I want you to know that I am here to help you, and you can join me inside Unlocking the Hidden Energy Codes activation anytime. Until next time, I'm Marisa Grieco, your mystical guide.